Okay, so I think I will either have to buy a better camera or I have to do something about it, because the front camera of this iPhone, when I'm recording it at like 11 p.m, doesn't look that great. And if I'm gonna be repurposing these videos to upload to Instagram and to upload to this, social medias, and I want to repurpose it then later and make clips out of this videos, they have to look at least good enough to repurpose them, not only for YouTube. I mean, for YouTube it might fit because a lot of you guys are going to be watching this video with the purpose of like, sit down, eat, and like watch something, and in that case this makes sense and you can bear it. But if you're scrolling on TikTok or somewhere like that and a video with that quality pops up, you're probably not gonna give it a chance. But I want you to give it a chance. So day 193. Okay, so today was you know you know I'm feeling better, alhamdulillah. Yesterday when I was recording a video, I was feeling at the same time a throat ache and a headache. But today, alhamdulillah, I'm feeling only some issues right here, but the head is doing, alhamdulillah, good enough. I'm not gonna show you my to-do list because I think if you're gonna just, okay, I just know that you're gonna think that that's all I have done today, and I don't know, scrolled all day on Instagram. If you're gonna see that a lot of the things which I have planned for today haven't been completed, and I'm not sorry for that. I mean, because there is a lot of things which okay. So what else I can take? Okay, the term. Okay, actually, give me a second. I think I'm gonna record the VSL video when I'm gonna get better with this throat ache. I think 1 or 2 days. Except that. Okay, so I think, yeah, now it looks better. Yep. So 2 extra things have been ticked. Oh my god. Give me a second. Alright. So if there is something I can talk about for next 7 minutes or something, is gonna be probably the startup thing, because with this agency stuff there is not that much progress going over there. If there is some kind of lesson I can teach you with this when it comes to my agency, is that even with my startup, because the only thing is that with my startup, I don't have like co-founders and people who are gonna be pinning me, trying, people who like yeah, I mean, pinning each other, and and also startup is like number 2, and I don't pay as much attention to it as much as I pay to the agency, and that's why it's not like that contrasting that much in my day-to-day life. But it's the same thing I think I would have learned if I would have paid attention more to startup. What I wanted to tell you basically is that when you tell yourself that or plan to do certain thing, or release a certain feature in a certain amount of a period of time, and you're probably doing it for the first time in your life, and I'm actually building a, I think, successful agency first time in my life, and building the systems are brand new things to me, and yeah, I mean, same with my agency and same with my startup. I mean, with my startup, you build the features, you create the things, you design things which you never have done before. You try to deal with certain problems you never have dealt before, like payment processors, like architectural problems with not neither design or the coding side of the project, but basically the whole project itself, right? Same with the agency, because I used to think the agency is just letting people know about your stuff and basically closing a client and fulfilling a client as much as you can. It turns out that you know it can be a lot more complex than that. It can have structures like in the startup. It can have systems like in startup, right? um, so it means that the same lessons can be learned even here, and same problems can be copied here also, which are sometimes architectural problems in the agency, because you have to decide what kind of niche it's going to be, what kind of template you're going to use, what kind of coding tools you're going to use, right? Yeah, basically there is a lot more architectural problems of that. So what I wanted to tell you is, you tell yourself that you're gonna do something in a certain amount of or a period of time, and then in the end it's gonna take you longer than that. Let's say this way. I'm not gonna, in startup world it's okay when it's gonna take you 2 or 3 times longer period of time to complete a certain feature or a certain task than you have been actually planning for. I'm brand new to this agency space, and there is not that much information on the internet. There's a lot more information when it comes to startup world, um, and or it's just me who have watched more videos about startups than agency space. So what I wanted to tell you, there's this thing called VSL, right? So it's just basically, if you watch the previous video, a video which you sent, the offer video which you sent to a client explaining your offer in details. And we have been planning to record this video, or I have been planning to record this video for a couple of days now. And there is either that thing or this thing, or it's not you're making excuses, it's just happens. And I don't know how to explain. Like, if you're gonna get sick, if family, something happens and goes wrong, internet shuts off, light shuts off, or like, I don't know, you move to another house, like, these things, and things go wrong. What I want you to, I think, deliver from this video is that that's totally fine. Probably, not in a perspective of like, you are allowed to do whatever you want and put off things away. It's just, I think you're not the only one who f's up, and the things which are not in your control happens. And as Gordon Ramsay have said, learn to dance in the rain. You just have to learn how to, you can't control the storm, you just, as he has said, learn how to dance in rain, with all this water pouring from space, from top of your head, wind blowing to your body, and you just have to learn how to deal with this thing as you go, obviously not like freaking preparing, and then moving out, thinking, some people, don't think like this theoretical nerds out there, that you're gonna get 100% prepared and then you're gonna go out and then you're gonna do the thing. No, it's not like that, right? Okay, today was this kind of day. I was trying to deal with a payment, and I was trying to deal with this VSL, but didn't manage to get to this thing yet. Trying to deal with my startup, that's the thing which I think I spend the most of my time, kind of, because like, giving styles to a certain design is easier than recording a video. I don't know, it's maybe for me, I don't know. Okay, so startup. I think, at least I hope that we're gonna release this thing in, by the end of July. I mean, it's already released. I just want to freaking move to another something. You know, I want to make it like 100% done, completed, dot, big, fat dot, and I want to leave only a few things which are marketing based, which is SEO, which is content marketing, which is all of this, you know, partnerships, sponsorships, all the things can be in a back end when we're gonna building another startup, which is how to say that, monetizable in the front end. All right, so we're gonna be building another startup which is monetizable, which has a normal business model, nice business model, sustainable business model, and in the back end making some freaking short clips or messaging some people on Instagram trying to get some deals. So yeah, marketing is not like something you're gonna do like, you know, for 2 weeks and then, you know, it's cool for the rest of your life. You're gonna be doing it for the rest of your life probably, and I don't know, until you're gonna be able to probably handle to somebody else or something like that, or either get to the point when it's gonna be organic referral, maybe like 1,000 users, at least five. You know, my teacher said 5 to 10,000 users, but I think even 1,000 users is gonna be like insane to us, because we have like 5 users right now. But yeah, I think what we're gonna be using is obviously Facebook groups, content marketing, and yeah, things like that. Peace out.